And now I would like to present to you our senior speaker, Fatimah Soliman.
ومن آياته خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف ألسنتكم وألوانكم. And of God's signs is the creation of heavens and the earth, and the diversity of your languages and your colors. In Islam, I've been taught that all people are equal in the sight of God, and that success is granted not by racial or cultural superiority, but by piety. Moreover, we are taught to reflect on our diversity, not as a means of division, but as a source of strength, to challenge discrimination and racial supremacy not by mere color blindness, but by appreciation of the divine wisdom behind our uniquenesses. I've always loved learning languages, but only recently understood why. Just 4 years ago, we were all the new kids at school. On my first day, I walked in ready to make friends just like me. I thought being friends meant you had to have everything in common. However, my perspective shifted the second I walked into class. My first amiga at SCHS didn't even speak the same language as me, but we bonded in biology over the liver lab and mitochondria. We were intrigued by each other's worlds, and getting to know her friends allowed me to meet people I might never have interacted with, who changed my perspective on learning. Slowly, she welcomed me into her world, and I realized how much I had to learn about other ways of life. Merging our communities allowed us to step into each other's shoes and tackle our difficulties hand in hand. Since then, I've made it my duty to communicate with the world and learn Spanish, Arabic, and even bits of Turkish and Swahili. Each language has allowed me to communicate with different people at school and beyond, and each culture opens my eyes to a new perspective. Likewise, our school's accomplishment comes from an interdisciplinary mezcla of each of our unique strengths. One student's failing is another's forte, and together our SCHS community becomes outstanding. Among our graduating class, we have our baseball team that won CCS, the drama department that organized plays like Chicago this year, and ACSL competitors and Synopsis winners. All this could not be accomplished by one person, but together our school is brimming with talent. Everything we've achieved, we could not have done alone. La unión hace la fuerza. From late-night study sessions, to building HOCO floats, to emerging as BOTC winners, to finally graduating as a class, we've crossed every step in this journey together. As I've learned, our differences are not a barrier to transcend, but the key behind our unique abilities that allow us to make a difference in the world. Our success is dependent on our friends, families, and teachers. To succeed as a comunidad, we must support each other in growing, striving, and achieving. We must become each other's biggest cheerleaders. Thank you to my family for believing in me and giving me their all, my teachers for making learning easy, fun, and memorable, and my classmates for supporting and encouraging me. Today may mark the end of our K-12 journey, but it also marks the beginning of a lifetime of meeting new people and making an impact. Looking ahead, I know we are all bound for success and climbing to great heights. Despite our diverse backgrounds, each one of us has the potential to achieve things that the world can still only dream of. I want you to remember where you've come from, these faces around you now, and to take a piece of Santa Clara with you to the future. We are blessed to live in a melting pot of cultures, a sample of the diversity the world at large has to offer. The diversity within our community reminds us to empathize with those who don't share our experiences and opportunities. Children worldwide, more worthy than us, who never made it. Children whose dreams have been crushed under famine, war, displacement, and most urgently, genocide and apartheid. The world has lost the chance to see all they could have accomplished, as these children will never have the chance to walk the graduation stage. But we will never forget them. By learning their stories, we become their voice. By remembering the diversity of our fellow graduates today, as well as those who never made it, we will be able to use our unique skills to serve not just people like us, but so many more. Look around and let our differences inspire many new directions for the potential in each of you waiting to shine. Felicidades a la clase de 2026. اللهم صل في فلسطين.